and I'm your host James with this week's Skyhawk Live Home Edition. Now let's begin today with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. As a Skyhawk, I soar. I am safe. I am on task. I am achieving goals. I am respectful and responsible. I will persevere. You may be seated. Attention, Skyhawks. Are you ready for the first ever virtual Skyhawk Spirit Week? It's coming next week, April 20th through the 24th, and it's going to be awesome. Monday is Pajama Day. Tuesday is Share Your Artwork Day. Wednesday is Wacky Sock Day. Thursday is Share Your Favorite Place to Read Day. And Friday is Skyhawk Day. Wear your spirit wear or Skyhawk colors. You can share your photos throughout the week and send them to Miss Copeland at michelle.copeland@vansd.org. And we will have a virtual spirit parade with all of your pictures and videos on next week's Skyhawk Live. Now let's head over to Mr. Bond, who's bored.
Greetings, Skyhawks. Mr. Bond here, and I hope you had a wonderful Easter with your family and loved ones. Hey, this week we're going to do the O in the Board Challenge, which stands for Outside Play. I want to give a big shout out to Casey, Narissa, and Lily for sharing what they built last week. Those were some awesome projects, guys. Hey, this week the key is to get outside and play. The weather's perfect for it. You could go on a bike ride. You can go gardening. Hey, we're in the native garden at Sacajawea. You can go scuba diving. You can go on the slip and slide if it hits 80 degrees. But the key is to put down the tablet, put down the screens, and get outside and play. Take a picture of yourself playing, send it to myself and your teacher, and you could end up on the next Skyhawk News. Reporting live from the Sacajawea Native Garden, this is Mr. Bond wishing you a wonderful day. Go Skyhawks!
Thanks, Mr. Bond. And now it's time for the Skyhawk Live Joke of the Day. What do you get when you cross a vampire and a snowman? Frostbite. Now let's head over to Ava with this week's Skyhawk Live Health Tip of the Week.
Hi Skyhawks, it's Ava. Today I will be showing you how to disinfect your new iPads. Did you know your iPads can be 18 times dirtier than a public restroom? That's why it's important to clean them. Let's get started. There are two ways to do this. You can either use isopropyl alcohol and put it on a microfiber cloth like this, or you can use a disinfecting wipe like this. Once your iPad is dry, put it back in the case and you're ready to go. Thanks for watching, Skyhawks.
Thanks for the health tip, Ava. Hey Skyhawks, did you figure out where Mr. Bookman was last week? He was last seen in the Eastern European country of Moldova. Let's find out where he is now on a brand new episode of Where in the World is Mr. Bookman?
Mr. Bookman.
Good morning, Skyhawks. Since I ran out of money, I had to get creative. I'm using the pocket square from my jacket as a new mask. The mask is new because the last one made me look like a bank robber and I was almost arrested. And I'm wearing a different jacket because I had to take a job as a crewman aboard a boat. As you can tell, it's very stormy, and this boat won't stop rocking. I needed the job because I ran out of money. I know this boat is taking me somewhere, but I'm going to need your help to figure out where I am. Here's what I know. Last week, I was in a little country named Moldova at the Topova Monastery. After the local police mistook me for a bank robber and chased me out of town, I joined a goat herder and walked south to the sea. I was allowed to board the boat as long as I stayed with the animal cargo and cleaned up after them. Boy, was that smelly! When we got to the shore, I walked south again with another goat herder and eventually came to a building named Madelyn Tower. I boarded a ship in the sea just south of Madelyn Tower. And that's where I am now. Skyhawks, please search online with your parents and find out where the Madelyn Tower is and email Mr. Bindewald the name of the sea that I'm now about to drown in. Well, hopefully I don't drown, and hopefully I'll be back soon, because I'd really like to finish the Battle of the Book season online using Zoom. Mr. Bindewald is looking into it. Until next week, Skyhawks. Oh no! I feel like I'm going to get sick. No! Not in the mask!
Mr. Bookman.
All right, Skyhawks, it's time to get on your feet and get ready to exercise with Isabella.
Hey Skyhawks, it's me, Isabella, and today I want you to follow along with me at home. First, let's skip around the yard or the room. Hop on one foot 5 times and then switch feet. I'm going to challenge you guys. Let's see how long you guys can stand on one foot. Now, let's do 5 frog jumps. Now, let's touch one foot and then touch the other. Let's do this a couple of times. Let's do a couple of jumping jacks. Let's also hold a plank for maybe 10 or 15 seconds. Thanks for watching, Goss. Keep on soaring and make sure to stay active for 30 minutes each day.
And now over to our newest segment, Skyhawk Science, with our reporter Chase.
This is a science experiment that will be showing you what happens when you wash your hands.
Wow!
Now let's get on to making. What you're going to need for this science project is a bowl of water, a bowl of soap, or at least a little soap, some black peppercorn, or just pepper, black pepper. Okay, so what you're going to do is you are going to put the black pepper in the water. The water is the skin. The pepper is the germs. So, when you dip your finger in here, it resembles washing your hands. So, then you put your finger in the bowl of water and you see what happens. Wasn't that awesome? Now let's see that in Did you see how they moved into a huge circle around the bowl? If you want to see more, Tune in into next week's news broadcast.
Our amazing dance teacher, Mrs. Goss, created a fun new dance for our school spirit song. Let's check it out.
Hey Skyhawks, it's me, Miss Goss. I'm going to be teaching you a dance that I made up to our school song, Skyhawks Unite. And I know most of us know the words to this song. This is a song you would recognize from assemblies or from singing with your class or Skyhawk News. And the movements that I made up are like a cheer style movement, cheerleading style movements to this school song. A great way to show our school spirit. I thought I'd try my hand at making some pom-poms, and this is what I came up with. If you want to make some of your own, it was kind of fun. And just grab a little prop if you want. Alright, let's get started. I'm going to show you the dance with the song. If you don't know the words, just practice the words along with this dance. And then I'm going to break it down for you and show you the movement. Alright, here we go. Alright, Skyhawks. Here we go. Let's start with maybe our hands on our hips. Or maybe you can start with a really cool pose. Whatever feels good for you, just have fun with it. Alright, so I'm going to show you. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. We are the Skyhawks of Sacajawea. You know us, the orange and the blue. We go for personal best. We outshine the rest. We are the Skyhawks, so proud and true. Go Skyhawks, go Skyhawks, go Skyhawks!
If you want to practice our spirit song dance and see the entire video, make sure to visit Mrs. Goss's YouTube page for this dance and other creative movement videos. And now it's time for everyone's favorite game show. Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Are you smarter than a 5th grader? 'Cause it's gonna be a test later. Teacher, now we're back in school. Are you smarter than you used to be?
Hi, this is Brayden with another episode of Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Today I'm zooming here with the fabulous kindergarten teacher, Miss Day. Hi, Miss Day.
Hi, Brayden. I'm here. I brought some support with me today.
Are you ready for this week's question?
I think we are.
Which word is spelled wrong in every single dictionary?
Which word is spelled wrong in every single dictionary? I don't know. Let's see. You have an idea?
I don't read the dictionary.
I don't know. I give up.
I'm sorry, Miss Day. The correct answer is wrong. W-R-O-N-G. Now you have to say it.
All right. I'm a great kindergarten teacher, but I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Grab a pencil and a piece of paper. Teacher, now we're back in school. So are you smart enough for the 5th grade?
Finally, let's find out what's for lunch today with Madelyn.
Hey Skyhawks, I hope you've been doing well at home and keeping yourself entertained. Let's head over to today's lunch. Today I made lo mein. It is a fairly easy recipe, and the recipe said that it was supposed to be 15 minutes. Probably took us a little bit longer, but it's not that hard. There are 3 main parts to it: the sauce, noodles, and vegetables. In the sauce we used soy sauce, light soy sauce, sesame oil, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. Next, we moved on to the noodles. We just bought store-bought noodles and followed the directions. The recipe we found said 4 to 6 ounces of uncooked ramen noodles. We did 2 mediocre sized packets, so it really depends on what you get. As you can see right now, I'm cutting up green onions. We would cut it until it got to the white part, and then we'd separate green and white. Next, we cut up red peppers, carrots, mushrooms, and basil. After that, we put some sesame oil in a pan, and we slowly started adding all the vegetables together so they started cooking. We also added chicken to it, but it depends on what you like and your preference. After the chicken and vegetables finished cooking, we added them together with the noodles. Next, I made no-bake cookies. They were extremely easy to make and it didn't take much time. We used milk, cocoa powder, quick oats, peanut butter, vanilla extract, flour, and butter. To make things easier, we took out all the ingredients and did the correct measurements for each ingredient. Once we finished that, we slowly added each ingredient into the pot one by one and mixed it all together. We used an ice cream scooper to scoop it out onto parchment paper. About 20 minutes later, they dried and were ready to eat.
Delicious, Madelyn. That's all the news for this week. Stay strong and stay healthy, Skyhawks.
You could bring down